I wanted to talk about this in particular because this is something that I have very much been going on. This is a journey and I would say, skill set in a sense, and way of life that I have been very much adopting and integrating myself into and cultivating as well, as difficult as it has been. And it's probably going to continue to be. But as beneficial as it's been, I figured I need to talk about this. So, I've really thought like everyone says this thing like don't care what people think. People will claim and brag that they don't care what people think, and they don't give a fuck what anyone says, or you know other people's opinions don't matter to them. But I find the more someone says that, the more someone proclaims that they don't care what people think, I find the more they actually do care what people think. I find that the more they like want to tell you that they don't care what others think about them, the more the inverse is true, the more they actually really do. And I'm on a very specific pathway. I feel like I'm on a, man, I don't know what would be the perfect example to use here, but I feel like I'm in one of those F1 cars, and I'm going faster and faster and faster because I'm getting more and more defined and more clear and transparent as to what I want, what my goals are, and how I'm going to get them, and how I'm going to go about structuring my day to achieve them as quickly as I can. And I become very, say, a little bit psychopathic and incredibly self-focused on a level that a lot of people would say is worrying and maybe a little troubling. And maybe it is. Maybe I'll regret this someday. Maybe I'll regret becoming this monster, right? But I've already become it, so it's too late. Kind of joking, kind of not. But I've noticed that, like, when I'm in my vibe, when I'm in my way of going about the world, my way of doing things, my way of traversing through life at the speed, the energy, the tenacity, the, I don't know, modality that I want to do it, I find that when I'm in that zone and I'm just fully focused on what I need to do and accomplishing what I need to get done, it's like I'm almost bulletproof. Like no one could stop me. Like you could say anything. You could say anything to me. You could threaten me. You could call me the worst names. You could tell me just terrible, deplorable things. And it just has no effect. Like I would just look at you like, damn, that's crazy. I just keep walking. Like it just has no, it's like I couldn't let it affect me if I wanted to. Like if I wanted to let it affect me, I couldn't, because that's how much of an effect it doesn't have. And it's beautiful. It's incredible. It's almost like a superpower. And I've really cultivated this over the past, I would say a couple of years. Hopefully I didn't say a time frame earlier that would conflict with that, but I would say over the past couple of years. And, you don't have to take it as far as I have. Like, I can go into a state where, like, the world would be burning around me. Quite literally burning. Everything could be going to chaos. Everything could be going to shit. And I'm just, like, unaffected by it all. I'm just, again, like, psychopathically in a world where nothing else matters besides me and getting what I want. And I know that might sound a little bit evil. I know that might sound a little bit scary. And sometimes it kind of sounds that way and is that way to me too. Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, this is interesting, As long as I have control of it, though, I'm okay. And I do. And I always will. But, when I'm entering those zones where, like, I just don't care so much, and, like, you couldn't throw me off what I'm doing in that day or my purpose or my path if you tried, I have achieved a very high level state of not caring. And it is super useful. Again, it is a little bit psychopathic. And I think there's a happy medium where, like, you can really not care what anyone thinks and have a little bit of that, like, psychopathy to you where, like, you're the only person that matters in your ecosystem and nothing else is going to come in and throw you off. But you can also do it in a way where you're very present and you have, like, a sense of you have a strong sense of what's happening and transpiring and going on and unfolding around you, but you're still like you're in the momentum of your own actions and what you're doing, and nothing, absolutely nothing is capable of taking you out of that. So there's like this happy medium to it, and I've experienced it at certain times. It can be difficult, but especially integrating that with also being empathetic and caring and like feeling other people's emotions and not getting sucked in their direction, it can be very difficult to maintain that happy medium. But what I've realized, and I've kind of already said it, but what it really means, what it truly means, like the true definition, in my opinion, of really not caring, it is prioritizing your own. It's going to sound spiritual and probably gay as fuck. I don't want to get all Aaron, what's his name? Doherty? I don't want to get all Aaron Doherty on you. But, like you care, you're prioritizing what is in your like immediate energetic vicinity, and you're not letting anyone else's emotions or vibrations, I guess you could say. Again, we're getting gay as fuck here, but it is what it is. Or energetic frequencies come in and corrupt yours whatsoever. Like your energetic resonance and frequency holds paramount and holds the imperative space around you. Like things can be going on over here, things can be going on over there. Someone could be getting stabbed over there, or a drug addict could be over there. Your girlfriend could be fucking some other dude over there, and you're just like, like, yeah, some of those things are terrible, but you're just like, oh, you're noticing it, you're observing it, but nothing's going to throw you off. You just make decisions in this frame, in this zone, in this momentum of you, right? You're in the momentum of you. You're not in the momentum, you're not in the cadence, the speed, the exertion, the force, the path, the pull of someone else. You are in the momentum of you. And again, it's prioritizing your own ecosystem and not letting anyone else come in and corrupt it in any way, shape, or form. That's what I've really realized it means to not care. Like, you really do come first, and you have to, but it's in a healthy way, and that's where everyone messes it up. Whenever someone says that, they automatically think you're like this big narcissist. It's like, well, I mean, you could if you take it too far. Funny enough, that's why people like narcissists or psychopaths can be very attractive. There's not anywhere near as many narcissists as you think. If you look it up, it's like 2 to 4% of the world is a narcissist. And every girlfriend will say like her ex-boyfriend's a narcissist, but it's like a tiny, tiny percentage of men. You probably never even met one. Like, that's how small it is. You probably never even met a narcissist. So it's not really anything to worry about, but that's why those types of people can be very attractive, because they very much are in their own ecosystem. They are in their own energy. They do prioritize how they feel and their vibe above all else. So when other people are affected by things, they remain grounded. To females especially, that can be very attractive, even if they can have other sides that are quite toxic and deplorable. So yeah, you have to start to feel what that's like, though. You have to start to feel, you have to, excuse me, I would say absolutely start meditating, start going on meditative walks, start asking yourself lots of questions, know what you stand for in life and what you don't. The only way you're going to know that is by doing a bunch of things, trying a bunch of things, failing at a bunch of things, seeing success and failure in several different endeavors. And then once you figure out what you want, acting through your passions, your purpose, the things that matter to you on a daily basis. That's how you find out. You basically are whatever your actions are daily, right? It's the only thing you really have to judge someone on is their actions. It's the only thing you really can judge someone on. So I would say that that's what makes you, is your actions done daily. That is what makes up you in the most realistic way we can judge you right now. So tomorrow you could be someone else. The next day you could be someone else. But whoever you are consistently the most, that's who you are in this world, consistently. So my lights just went off, but that's what I would say it means to really not care. And that's how you can start practicing it and start to play around with it. start to notice when someone's pulling you into their energy field a little bit, when you're getting sucked into what they're doing, their resonance, their way of going about life, and start to feel what it's like to come back into your own and act through your own intentions, your own vibe, your own energy, and stay there and be able to connect with other people from that place without fully getting sucked into their way of being, their ecosystem, their frame, their emotions in that moment. So it's going to take practice. It's going to take time. I know this video is a bit all over the place, a little bit woo-woo maybe, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if you relate to it. Let me know if there's anything from this video that you're going to start to implement in your life. Let me know if there's anything you're confused about that I can clarify. I'll be talking about this a lot more. If you liked it, you could consider clicking the like button, maybe subscribing if you want to see more. And if you want to see what I'm up to daily, definitely go check out my Instagram where I upload daily stories, and you can see more of the trouble that I'm getting into. And I talk about stuff like this more in little tidbits and drop bits of value throughout the day. So that's about it for now. Hope you've enjoyed. My name's Angelo. This is Symphony of Suffering. Till next time.